Good afternoon, everybody. You are listening to Lake Stevens Vikings Varsity Baseball. My name is Payne Patchett here from Sherman Anderson Field, right next to the Skagit County Fairgrounds here in Mount Vernon, Washington for game number 15 of the 2019 varsity baseball season. The 2-6 Lake Stevens Vikings, their record in conference play. They are in dire straits right now, and if there is any time that they could get back in the playoff conversation come the end of the year, it is right now, and they need to do it fast. Today, they're going to have to do it against the Mount Vernon Bulldogs in the first of two conference games. The Bulldogs had the number 1 seed, the 0-1. Fly ball. This one going in the left field. Back goes Steven Gard. Steven Gard looking. He is at the wall. He's trying to find it, and it will be dropped by Steven Gard. Trey goes to second. Hunter will score. The Vikings take a 1-0 lead. That ball, because of the wind, it was carrying from left field to left center, and it looked like Dylan Carter was going to get it. And so it will be an error on the left fielder, Steven Gard. Trey will be at second. For regular outfielders, the first two regular infielders, the 0-2 line shot that gets into the hole in center field. One run is going to score. Finn Wilson will stay at third. The game is tied at 1. And Devin, the first pitch, ground ball. This one going to Zalasko. Toss it to second for 1. He's only able to get 1 out. And another run will score. Mount Vernon now has a 2-1 lead. It's an RBI fielder's choice by Travis Ord. And the 2-0, Devin. Fly ball, this one going in the left. Oh my goodness, back it goes. Back goes the left fielder. That is gone. Riley Olmstead with a very well hit ball over the fence in left field. That was one of those swings where you knew it was gone the second he hit it. Mount Vernon now with a 3-1 lead. And he tries bunting for it. This one going to the pitcher. Hogel throws to first, is in time, but Klinger will score as the ball was too slow for Hogel to toss to home. It'll be a suicide squeeze by Finn Wilson. Gets an RBI out of it. The score is now Mount Vernon 4, Lake Stevens 1. And the windup, the 2-2. Strike 3 called. Mount Vernon wins the first game of the series against the Lake Stevens Vikings. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. And Lake Stevens goes down to 7-8 overall with a 2-7 conference record, while the Mount Vernon Bulldogs now go up to 9-6 overall. And now with the updated conference stats, they are now on to 4-3, currently tied for the number 3 seed in the Westco playoffs, while the Vikings are still trying to hold on to that final spot as they'll play against the Mount Vernon Bulldogs tomorrow at Lake Stevens High School. The probable pitching matchup, Xander Fogel versus Hudson Rhines. There will be an update to that pitching matchup when the game starts up tomorrow. Again, the final score from Sherman Anderson Field in Mount Vernon, Washington. The final score, Mount Vernon 4, Lake Stevens 1. The winning pitcher is Riley Olmstead. The losing pitcher, Devin McWaters, who goes down to 1-4. Lake Stevens 8-7 with an overall record of 8-7. The conference record of a overall record of 7-8 with a conference record of 2-7. And for Mount Vernon, they have an overall record now of 9 wins and 6 losses, a updated conference record of 4-3, currently tied for the Monroe Bearcats with the number 3 seed in the Westco Conference playoffs at 5:46 p.m. from Mount Vernon, Washington, Sherman Anderson Field. My name is Payne Patchett. You have been listening to Lake Stevens Vikings Varsity Baseball.